Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 6, Didier Drogba.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Thinks about the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Newcastle have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Drogba looking to add to his goal. Bruno Guimaraes kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nice interception, well timed. Willock.
Chelsea can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Hazard. That's a good run down the left. He shifts shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Botman. Hall.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
it's Hall.
time.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
So that was
Well,
the
it's
first
obvious,
half.
Peter, that this
Still
team
plenty of
was
time
set up
left for a
to play on the
comeback.
break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Chelsea looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Chelsea definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And here's Murphy. Murphy, can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So they have it all to do again. Big chance! Messi. Ambitious ball here. And this is Ronaldo. And that has been cleared. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Azar. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. There's the shot! And it's in! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution in progress.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nicked it back promptly. Shot could be on. Plays it in. Decent chance! And there's a goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? It's a goal! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Number 7.
Chelsea leading now.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Number 20, substitution.
Chelsea preparing now to welcome the final whistle.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Murphy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's run loose here.
Newcastle really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that is a chance! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So is that the decisive... And we're done. Chelsea win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well back! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Gross! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 30, Pascal Grosch.
So, a breakthrough already. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Welbeck. Over to the right flank. He's cut it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Oh, important interception. Now it's Welbeck. Driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. Referee's given a throw. And that's aimed into the middle. Kajiolu tries to clear. Spread to the right. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Oh, good ball! It's Drogba! Frustratingly close.
Chelsea truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Drogba. Gross spots it and intercepts. Fifa. Gross. And the return pass. And this is Welbeck. Oh, just skips past his man. Knocks it into space. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Chelsea unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
To say the least.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hazard powering forward here. And this is Ronaldo. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard is flagged offside. Odegaard. This looks promising. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Chelsea still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Milner. Oh, good spread. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Gross. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Guardiola with the foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, it's played into the area. Courtois claims it, safe hands. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The atmosphere isn't great at this moment, Peter. The moans and groans from the crowd are quite audible now. Frustration's growing, and this can end up being a bit of a depressing cycle.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gross is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
15,
Brighton are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 14,
Alexander-Arnold.
Vinicius Junior. Number 19,
Now it's Messi. And this is
Substitution in
Ronaldo.
progress.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Dunk. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field is number 23.
Out again for a throw-in.
Di Lorenzo. Substitution.
No way through, so back it comes. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Vinicius Junior.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that will be the final act. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything
Hello,
but
everybody,
welcoming.
and welcome to
The
today's
rain
match.
is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Messi gets into a good position. And the counter is on. Robertson has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Iwobi. Castagna has it in a wide position. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. Threads one in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Robinson. Now it's Muniz.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Smith Rowe. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. That's going wide left. It's a promising position. And that's the keeper's ball. Hazard making good progress. And it's Drogba. It's a really well-measured ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Castagna.
Fulham really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And here's Ødegaard. Iwobi. Upamecano. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be one
Robinson.
added time.
And Smith Rowe. Now it's Muniz. Over to the right flank. The less said about that pass, the better. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Chelsea really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Berger. Smith Rowe. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there is your opener. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution in progress.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Iwobi. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to
Substitution
look
on
for
the field.
support.
Number 32, Smith-Rowe. Coming on the
Chelsea
field
are
is
making a change.
number 20,
After this, just one
substitution.
opportunity to do so. And he's taking no chances there. It's a loose... Tries one from range! Missed by a fraction.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on
So a
to
bit of a
replace
revolving
him
door
is
here.
Number
Lots
7,
and lots of changes.
Raúl
Well, it
Jiménez.
looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Fogg. Coming on the field is number 8, Wilson.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Always onto this, and this is Ronaldo, showing good feet. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Driving forward, looking for options for movement. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Fulham really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Robinson, very much
There
into
will
the
be
last
5
knockings.
minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Wilson. And this is chance for a shot! In he goes again! And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Back to parity, and there's... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. With this game, we reach the halfway point of this season. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Drogba. Hazard. Chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, a breakthrough already. Barkley, played out to the left flank. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, that is one way to stop him. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hazard, there he goes, motoring forward. Chelsea very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And no, he's seen through all of that. Madsen. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Nicely spread. That is a brilliant interception. Barkley. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. And he's cut it out. And it's corner. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Now it's Bailey. Cross into the box. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Aston genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Oh, that's fabulous. Takes on his marker. Good ball, good take. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a throw.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Chelsea coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chelsea currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Watkins. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Mings. Douglas Luiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Douglas Luiz. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Bailey. He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Chelsea preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Mings promptly onto that, and that is that. Lindelof. Just the keeper in his way. Shoots! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chelsea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Substitution on the field.
And that will be it. Chelsea have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have... Shoots! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Crystal Palace finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Odegaard. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and a header! Oh, off the bar! But he's left disappointed.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
He's beaten the last man. There's the shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Great chance! Now, in he goes again. And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pinches it off him. Azar. And it's Drogba. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Riyad with the clearance. Kamada. Now it's Sarr. Upamecano concedes a free kick for that. Munoz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Munoz. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. This is a promising build-up. That's going wide left. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Kamada. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking to play him in.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that was vital. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Chelsea are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Sarr.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Drogba. Munoz. Deveni. Kamada. And it's Messi. Done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Driven in. Henderson deals with that nice and simple. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hughes. Devaney. Hughes. Azar. Azar going forward. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Sarr. Hughes. He was under real pressure there. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for options for movement.
Crystal Palace really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Devaney. That's good running with the ball. Look at the space here. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hughes. Devaney. Devaney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, number 7. Coming on the field, number 14, Mateta. Number 12,
Rudiger.
substitution.
Devaney. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi.
There will be
De
1
Paul.
minute added time.
Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Superb from Vinicius Junior. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal
He gave it plenty and some,
Number 14.
thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have done it, happy in the knowledge that they've taken... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it is time. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Odegaard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And here's Drogba. Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He gave it plenty and some, trashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, nice looking ball. Mosquera attempts a clearance. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Over to the right flank. Madueke. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. And it's Luis Skelly. This looks promising. Madueke puts a cross in. Yamal for Messi. He's in a great position here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is not the best ball.
Has been
and he
indicated.
offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first
That
half?
was the first
Well, I
half.
don't think either side will
Let's
have
hope the
too
boys
much
can turn it
to
up for the
complain
second.
about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again. Incapuyi. Norgard. Madueke. And here's Madueke. He has found the way through. Vardiol does really well there. He is strong. Oh, great leap! No, just not quite.
Gabriel Jesus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ødegaard. Oh, what's he shoots? Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Arsenal with the lead. And here's Drogba. Nicely weighted. Can he finish? And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chelsea drag themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Norgard. And it's Ødegaard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Madueke. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Ronaldo. And that's a dangerous chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 22,
Ødegaard looking to add to his goal.
Substitution in progress.
That's destined for the flank. And he's managed to get free. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And this is Ronaldo. He's found the way through. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 9, Vadio. Coming on the field is number 5, Robertson.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lewis Skelly, and it's Ødegaard. Timber. Now it's Martinelli. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Messi running with the ball. Martinelli. Calafiori. And it's Drogba. The ball has bounced loose now. Timber.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Mosquera. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get rid. Calafiori. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good take in a good area. And a chance! And with that, the end. Chelsea win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Troopy! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Azar. Now Ødegaard. And it's Tavernier. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Drogba. Smith. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Messi. And here's Drogba. Messi. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tavernier. Bournemouth are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers. He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Azar. And it's Ødegaard. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tavernier. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Tavernier. Di Lorenzo with the foul. It's a quick one. Truffert. It's a sweeping cross. It's a goal kick. Chelsea have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Christian. Great chance!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! Goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
After 38 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Krupi. Smith got a long way forward to join the attack.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ambitious ball here. And he plays one through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Chelsea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And here's Drogba. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Early ball out from the back. That's been cut out, well played. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he shoots! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So they have it all to do again. Oh, he's all alone. He's had a shot! And that's in. And they're back in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution on the field, number 37.
Bournemouth can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chelsea leading now. Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Substitution.
Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Krupi. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, super ball! That's a good ball out wide. Delivers with whip. And that is expertly dealt with.
Bournemouth really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bournemouth needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Petrovic claims it without any fuss. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. So Messi! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
Time for a change in personnel. Chelsea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That is good strength.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Di Lorenzo. For De Paul. It's a good run down the right. He's found space here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to... Tries one from range! And that is as much as we have time for. Chelsea have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said his...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
The goal scorer!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Jones. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's having a hit! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Mohamed Salah, his fourth top scorer in the league. We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mohamed Salah. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Azar. Driving on and making good progress. Looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Robertson. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. Szoboszlai is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season, and it's made its way to him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mohamed Salah! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Yamal. Gravenberg. Salah. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. McAllister.
2 added minutes.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ødegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well read, nice interception. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Robertson gets into a good position. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, cracking ball. Nice control. It's Drogba! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The goal scorer!
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Now that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Chelsea have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Liverpool have reclaimed it. Nice bit of trickery. Szoboszlai. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Gakpo. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Yamal. Applies the finish! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution in progress.
Gravenberg. Courtois. Upamecano. That pass has been well intercepted. Chiesa. Vardiol. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Drogba. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chelsea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And they kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Yamal. Number 21, Hazard. Number 2, Alexander
Wits.
Arnold. Number
And
17,
here's Isak,
Ødegaard.
and it's Salah.
Coming on the field.
Now it's
number
Wits.
22.
Goes for a shot! Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 7.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Time added on, 4 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be.